I am back with my long hot water bottle and my excitement because I've just started a book that I'm so excited about. I I haven't started a book in a very long time that oh my God, I can't wait to pick it up again. Or even last night I was like, oh, I was really tired, but I was like, I'm going to keep reading it. It's called There's No Antimemetics Division by Quantum, but it's also by Sam Hughes. So it's under the pen name of Quantum, QNTM. And I'm only 2 chapters in, but you know when you're like, oh shit, like this is some, first of all, scary. Second of all, really interesting science fiction, and the concept so far to me anyway is really interesting, a little bit confusing and mind-boggling and fun. And a thank you to, I actually was, I think it was Jenny Claffey. She's a Irish creator. She's mainly on Instagram. I don't think she has a YouTube, but she was doing her favourite books of 2025. And when she talked about this book, I was like, ooh, yeah. And I was like, oh, it was £10 on Kindle, but I was like, I'm buying it. And I'm so glad I did. I already know I'm going to buy the hardback version of it, or the paper, the real book. Oh, that's my phone. But anyway, that's my thing. My sister's here, so but that is my start of this book. I'm loving it. I'll be back after I've read some more. Only delighted to be getting into bed to read this again, guys. It's been so long since I've had this kind of reading experience. Woohoo! Okay, I am still loving the book, but I must say, for somebody so high up in our organisation, Marie, in a very dangerous organisation, Marie seems to be woefully underprepared whenever she's anywhere. No backup, no weapons, no nothing, no signal, no. To be honest, I'm interested to see how this pans out, because I'm also like, okay, maybe there's a reason for all of that. And not just the silly excuses I'm hearing. But anyway, just wanted to say that, but I'm loving it. Update on There's No Antimemetics Division. It's so good. It's one of those books that I have no idea when I go on to the next chapter, the next paragraph, what's going to happen. I'm almost lost, but I'm not. I'm exactly where I want to be reading the book, but I have no concept of the previous chapters. Some of the things I understand why they happen, but other things I'm like, I think I need to reread it because I don't know why that was happening, why we were showing that. I think I have an idea, but bits are coming together now. Oh, it's just really, really good. And I'm going to keep you updated because I'm probably about 70% of the way through. So I'll read again tonight. I might finish it tonight. I might finish it today tonight. In which case, I'll update you. So yeah, while I'm following this story, I feel like I don't know what is going to happen. I can't predict. It's such an unusual... I guess I don't read that much science fiction. For people might go, oh, it's not a unique idea. I feel like it is. To me, I am so not interested, but I'm eager to know what will happen at the end of this book. I can't imagine that there's not going to be another book because I don't see it wrapping up in 30% of the book left. So I'm hoping that means there's going to be another book. Let's see, I'm not looking up anything while I'm reading it. And I'm also wanting to read it as much as I can, but I'm also not wanting to read it because I don't want to finish it, like I said. So could you guess? That is when you know you're reading a good book that you love, and that's a really good book. I'm actually going to give it to Sean after, and if he doesn't read it, death to him. So I will update you when I finish, guys. I finished it. And now I'm like, there better be a sequel. Please let there be a sequel. I love that book from the start to the finish. The first chapter drew me in, and every subsequent page and chapter kept me going because I wanted to know what was happening. And half the time, I didn't really know what was happening either, which was great fun. I highly recommend you read this book. Pick it up. It's a fun, take me out of this world, this crazy, crazy world we're living in right now, and go into a crazier world. And what was I going to say was, can't imagine that there isn't going to be a sequel. I hope there is. I'll do some research now. I've obviously not been looking anything up about it up until now. I do know that I'm going to have to read it again because maybe some people could completely comprehend the book on the first read through. I am not one of those people. I know there's parts that I was reading and going, I'm reading what is being put on this page, but I am not comprehending, understanding, and I think on the second read through, I'm gonna understand part one a lot more, or at least kind of know what's going on a bit more. Because part two, I don't even know if it's part one and part two. I don't know, it's just I've kind of broken up, you'll see when you read it, I've broken up into two kind of like segments. And if you've read it, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. And I loved how it ended, but it left me wanting more. It wasn't long enough. And I know this wasn't written for publishing. I believe he just wrote it himself and then people picked up on it because it got very popular, which I'm not surprised about. So bring us the second one, will ya? Bring us the second one. And oh, that's what I was going to say. So second time through, and that's what I love about certain books. You know, there's certain books that you love, but you know reading it a second time isn't going to change much about your reading experience. But I know for a fact this time, it's with a lot of these kind of science fiction or, you know, those kind of really dense books that you read for a second time and go, ah. So I think it'll be even more fun when I read the second time, which I probably won't read until this, if there is a sequel, comes out, and then reread that before it comes out. So here is my first recommendation of 2026. Go pick up There's No Antimemetics Division by Quantum. Thank me later. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Bye.